Hello everyone, it's Suki Node with another video for you here today. I hope everybody's been having a good day. I hope everybody has been having a good week, and I hope everybody's been being safe. I was actually in the random selection for the Guilty Gear Strive beta test, and I got selected. Now, whether that's an impressive thing or not, I do not know. I don't know how many people they were just giving out because it was first off random, though I'm pretty sure there are some people they specifically picked out to make sure that they were in the beta test. But I'm happy that I've gotten into it. Usually when I put myself in these beta test lotteries, I think this is the first one I've ever actually gotten randomly chosen for. So this is actually really exciting for me, and it's the Guilty Gear Strive beta test of all things. So let's go ahead and dive in. I've already taken a little bit of a look. So we're basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you I'm going to go through each character with you, try to show off all their special moves because this is kind of very bare bones. And some things I'm going to be learning along with you. So let's go ahead and jump into our menu. Yeah, and currently it is not online. It is only versus the AI. So this is the first thing I noticed when this menu came up, is that they have the characters separated into categories. So you have Soul Bad Guy and Kai Kisuke in the balance category. You have Chip as the only character in speed. You have May and Potemkin in power, and you have Axel Low and Faust in tricky. Now, May being in power, in the power category, actually I was like, what? May in power category? And then I thought about it for a second, and when you think about it, it's like the girl is carrying around an actual ship anchor, and she typically wields it with one hand. Yeah, her being in the power category makes absolute sense. Of course, Potemkin, Faust, and Axel Low being in the tricky category makes sense. Chip in the speed category makes sense because he's like the ultimate ninja. He's the only one in the speed category right now, and Chip is, I think, predominantly throughout the series always had the least amount of health in the game because each character, at least in all previous builds of the game, they have different health scores, and I think Chip was the one who always had the smallest. And then you have Soul Bad Guy and Kai Kisuke, who are of course going to be the all-arounders. Now they also have, if you look up in the top left, they have an easy-to-use rating from 1 all the way to 5, and they do get half stars, as with Soul Bad Guy here. So Chip is average, and Axel is average, and everyone else is more advanced than that. Faust is a 3.5. May is a 5-star, Potemkin's a 3.5, Soul's a 4.5, and Kai is a 5. Kai and May being the only 5s, but I think the difference between Kai being a 5-star and Soul being a half-star is going to be the ease of combo use. And I had another point to make. It's going to be like the ease of comboing and combo setups. So it's probably easier for Soul Bad Guy to set up his combos than it is for Kai. That's probably going to be the only real difference in how easy or difficult in that half-star difficulty, right? But this is just conjecture right now because I haven't even played as Soul or Kai. Like the only person I've even messed around with is Chip because Chip was my favorite, and they don't have. The other character I was really interested in playing was I'm forgetting her name right now, but she's the character who her hair is her weapon. I'm forgetting her name, but her, Chip, and Dizzy were like my main characters when I ever first started playing Guilty Gear. Like those 3 characters I loved. So, and it'll be really interesting to see what they do with Dizzy if they get her in here. I'm hoping she won't be a DLC character. I'm hoping she'll be part of the main roster. But, you know, we will see. But let's go ahead and play around with the characters. Now, there's only versus AI, and I found something interesting in the settings, too. So we have our punch, our kick, our slash, our heavy slash. We have our dust button, but also our roaming cancel can be put on a button. I found that to be very interesting. Now, I'm not an expert in Guilty Gear, and I'm still really starting to learn fighting games and what things mean. Um, but your roam and cancel is a combo extender. Like, you'll roam and cancel certain things so you can continue your combo or get out max damage, stuff like that. So I find it interesting that it's a button instead of a command you have to input. I find that really interesting. They also have dash on the control stick. I'm not sure why. So I'm not sure if the control sticks are going to be a movement option or if they're just going to be flick it so you can dash. So far, I always use the direction pad, and I haven't even tried moving with the stick. So we'll do that when we go into some stuff. And then you have taunt, which can be put on a button. Your dust is your R1 on the PlayStation controller. But I thought that was and they have psych burst. This I don't know what it is, and I missed it when I was in here before. So let's put that on the L2 button, and we'll see if we can figure out what that does. But we'll start off with Chip, and let's see. Oh, we do have different colors. I wasn't sure. Oh, we have two. I like his normal color, so we'll stick with that. And we'll go up against Chip, because I was thinking, well, if we put character versus character, maybe the computer will show us some stuff that we don't see. Like, if I can't figure out a special move, maybe the computer will do something, and I'll be like, well, how do you do that? And then we can try to figure out how to do that. And I'm going to break these up into specific character videos. So you'll get a video for Chip, you'll get a video for Soul, you'll get a video for Kai, so on and so forth, etc., etc. So it won't just be one big huge long video that you got to search. No, each one of these characters is going to have their own video where I'm just trying things out and trying to figure them out, and also trying to figure out who feels comfortable and who I might like to play as. Now, unfortunately for me, the only character in this entire beta roster that I give even 2 fucks about is Chip. I don't care about Soul, I don't care about Kai, I don't care about May, I don't care about Potemkin, I don't care about Faust, and I don't care about Axel. If they had put Dizzy in here, if they had put I'm really trying to remember the other character's name, but man, it's just escaping me. I want to say Charlotte. It's not Charlotte. I don't know. It's just escaping me. Hold on one moment. Give me one moment. I'm gonna look this up, because she was the first character I ever even tried to use, and I am embarrassed and a bit ashamed that I can't even remember her name. Let's see. Milia. Yeah, and Milia's not in here. Milia's not in here. And it is a beta. This is all bare bones beta. I get that. They're not going to have every character, but Milia has already been revealed to be a part of the main roster. So I was hoping she'd be in here, but unfortunately Milia is not in here. I'm also hopefully looking. I'm gonna be hoping that the Valentine sisters also get into it, especially I don't know why I'm so bad with names, but I am so bad with names. Why am I being bad with names? Like, these are characters that I play and enjoy, and I cannot remember a name. Ramlethal. It just came to me. To be fair, to remember the name Ramlethal when you haven't played the game in a while. I'm also looking forward to what they do with Baiken. Baiken was also another character I liked and enjoyed playing as. But I'm reminiscing. Let's go ahead and get into the Chip portion of this video. And as I said, I'm going to be doing a lot with each character, and you'll get a separate video for each character. So let's see what we can do here. I'm actually really looking forward to this. This game looks like it's going to be pretty good. Oh, and it seems like they're doing the loading screen, and this is the loading screen, which is, I hope that it's not, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be different for each character, but I'm hoping that it is not just a bird. I hope they do more impressive ones, because a bird just flying through the air. It also depends on how fast it loads. Maybe this is really a slow load speed because it's the beta test. So, alright, let's see what we can do. If I end up not talking much during the video because I'm trying to figure out how to do stuff, I will put music to this. Also, and you may have gotten into the beta yourselves, right? Also, I was just thinking and my brain decided to stop thinking. Yeah, that's the clone, and that's his quarter circle forward hard slash, because we have punch, we have kick, we have slash, and then we have hard slash here. And hard slashes seem to do like if they counter, it seems like they cause like a slow motion effect for you to go in and get more damage. Ooh. So, and the AI, that's what I was trying to think of, but the AI doesn't seem, there doesn't seem to just be a training mode, right? I can't just leave the AI standing while I try things out for you guys. The AI just, it's an AI fight. Not that the AI is doing too much. But here, let's see, quarter circle punch is that. Let's see, quarter circle kick does that. And I'm not sure if that's a, I'm not sure what that, if that's a dragon. Oh, it's like a, it's like a dash dragon punch. That's, stand still, computer. It's dodging me. See, it's like a dash dragon punch. So he dashes past you and leaves a, oh, time ran out. I haven't seen, we'll look for a setting to see if we can give ourselves infinite time. So well, actually, no, we can't. Because one of the things I noticed is that I can't pause this. Oh, yes, I can. It wasn't letting me before. I guess because I had to hold it. I was just pressing it, and I didn't see the bar down there. So you have to hold it, and you get the okay, command, and here's our command list. So let's look at our commands. So, oh, and look at this. They have little animations for it too. Oh, actually, maybe this isn't as bare bones as I thought it was. They give us little animations for what each thing does. So, with upper body invincibility. So so first off, that one sentence, upper body, which means there's going to be upper body and lower body, which is probably your high block and your low block. But this just input forward punch has upper body invincibility. So this is just a normal attack, and it has invincibility for your upper body. That's, An overhead attack performed with a leap. So if they're down blocking, there's your overhead. An attack with great range that does good damage. That's probably going to be one of Chip's good buttons. That will probably be one of his good buttons. I can't say for sure. This is just my scrub ass hypothesizing, right? Command normal 4, an overhead attack that changes your jump trajectory. Okay, so when you jump, it's like Gohan's instant land, where he jumps in the air and immediately falls to the ground. It's like that. Okay. Chip vanishes and performs a lunging. Yeah, that's the quarter circle punch that I showed you earlier. Alpha Blade. Chip vanishes and performs an attack while leaping forward on contact. He moves behind and does a slicing attack. His trajectory changes when used in the corner. So his trajectory changes in the corner. Using this move at mid-screen crosses up the opponent, making it use. They even give you tips on how to use the move, because it's a natural. This is a natural cross-up move. I don't know if it works as a DP. it looks like it would be a Dragon Punch. So I wonder if this would work as a DP. Maybe not, because the slash is very low to the ground. It may not have a hitbox that goes all the way up at that. The arc that you see, it may not have a hitbox that is that entire arc. It may just be hitting in that one spot. So it's just meant as a cross-up tool. So Chip leaps forward, and this is his actual Dragon Punch, and it's invincible. Chip has an invincible Dragon Punch. Okay then. Okay. Chip has an invincible Dragon Punch. Which, this isn't anything we haven't seen before. If you guys have been watching my Dragon Ball FighterZ videos, we know that Super Saiyan Vegeta has an invincible Dragon Punch. Yeah, it's a kick, but it's a Dragon Punch. We know that Teen Gohan has an invincible Dragon Punch. We know that Adult Gohan has an invincible Dragon Punch. Cooler has an invincible Dragon Punch. Like, it is a thing. But it's still impressive to see it. Not many characters get an invincible Dragon Punch because it's something your opponent must always worry about. Now, what it is it invincible on frame 1, or is it invincible on like frame 2 or 3? Because not all invincible Dragon Punches are made equal. But we'll have to test it out as best we can. Gamma Blade, that is the clone that I showed you. Okay. Creates a double of himself that moves forward. When the double receives damage, so does... When the double receives damage, so does Chip. That is a very interesting and good thing to know. You can't just throw this out. The game is outright telling you, don't just keep throwing these clones out, because if your opponent is expecting it and they hit it, you're taking the damage as if it's you. It's useful as it leaves Chip at the advantage even on block. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is not a move you just want to throw out. This is a setup. I want to say this is a move where you're setting your opponent up, because it gives you advantage even on block. So you send it out, you're gonna have advantage because you're gonna take the damage of the hit, but they're gonna hit the clone. It's basically an assist. So you know how in Dragon Ball FighterZ sometimes what will happen is you will send out you'll be attacking your opponent, and they'll send out their assist, and you'll hit their assist, which will eat your attack, and it leaves you open to your opponent, and your opponent will punish you for it. It's kind of like that. But except for you take the damage, you're taking the damage because in this game there are no assists. Yeah, it's a double-edged sword. It is a double-edged sword. Okay, a lunging attack that sends Chip a good distance forward. The startup and recovery are both quite fast. It can be followed up with Rokusai or Senshu, which is the DP. Oh, which is the cross-up. Oh. So it can be followed either with which one is Senshu? Which one is Senshu? Shuriken Senshu. Okay, it's telling us what it can be followed up with. So this is the move, and it can be followed up with the cross-up. Oh, no. Rokusai. It says Senshu. Oh, Resho or Rokusai. And I'm probably butchering those words. Sorry. But so we have Senshu. We have Resho or Rokusai. So you can literally follow it up with a second Roshu. You can follow it up with a Rokusai, which is the low. Or you can follow it up with the cross-up. And they have to... Oh. That doesn't... During Reshoku or Rokusai. It changes the properties of the Senshu then. Because this is... Because where is it? We were just looking at Senshu. Senshu... Oh, maybe no. I guess not. Invincible attack. There's DP. There's that. Alpha Blade, Diag. Okay, so no. I'm thinking of Alpha Blade. I'm thinking of Alpha Blade. My apologies. I'm absolutely thinking of something different. These are just okay. These are just, this one move just has 3 different options to follow up with. Okay. All right. So Genrozan, a command grab. Although it does much more damage than a normal throw and has a wider range, the startup is slower. I wonder if you can send your... Is it? Yeah, I wonder if you could do that off your Gamma Blade to keep them blocking. Because normally with a command grab, if they've blocked an attack, your command grab cannot grab them while they're blocking an attack. So you have to time your command grabs to either hit before the other attack hits to cover the command grab, or you have to time it right after the block animation is done, because then they're no longer being considered blocking by the game and they can be hit with the command grab. So, but it has a slow startup. So actually, let's see. So half circle back slash. Okay, so punch, kick, slash, heart. Okay, half circle back slash, and then we have our. That's our command grab. And we want to try the Gamma Blade. So that's quarter circle forward, hard slash, and then half circle back slash. I know I haven't been giving you much action. I've just been like talking about stuff, and he just did it to me too. Oh, no, did it wrong. Cut that out. Is it a tracker? Does it track? I think it tracks. Nope. I don't think. No, it doesn't. It's not letting me. Because I'm trying, but it's not letting me. Okay, it has a distance. It has a distance. Ah, he knocked me out of it. And it does have a startup. Okay, so it has a set distance, but within that distance, it seems to track. So it's a tracking command grab within a certain distance. I gotta say, they made Chip look like Chip looks good. Like his character design looks good to me. Though he looks like your typical anime pretty boy. He's your typical anime pretty boy. This is another screen that I also noticed. So they have their ending quote, and then they have your stats for your offense, your defense, your technique, and your hail. But you also have a details button on the square, and then it brings up I guess a more detailed analysis of it. So that's odd. I'm assuming all of this is gonna get in, but it's just a beta. Anything could be changed. So. Yeah, and then every time we finish, it brings us back to the thing, and we have to reload in. Betas. This part I will just cut out. I don't know if I'm just going to try things out for you guys and allow this to and just put in text like I do with my Monster Hunter videos. I don't know how fun it is for you guys to listen to me kind of geek out over a couple of things, especially with at the end of everything we have to then go back and then restart. So I guess I'll have to make that decision in post. But so let's do some more stuff with Chip. We hadn't gone through his entire command, through all his different commands either. So let's get back in and we will go through the rest of his commands, and then we'll just try stuff out.
They cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the beasts, or hell.
Mankind knew they could not fix society, so instead of reflecting on themselves, they decided to blame the beasts. Well, to be fair, that sounds like mankind. We're prone to that. Oh, command list. Command list. Alright, where were we? We were at these, and we saw what those did. Okay. Genrozen was the command grab. We have a Shuriken, quarter circle back. Okay. We have a wall run. Okay, so the wall run strikes me as something that is going to be like one of those really badass looking combos where someone does a bunch of hits in a corner, knocks you into the air, wall runs up to you, and resets their combo. I'm not sure if that's the way it's going to play out, but that's how that feels. Otherwise, I'm not exactly sure if the wall run is ever going to be used. Oh, we have a wall run attack. Okay. Let's see. And you can wall run from the ground. You don't have to jump onto the wall. You can wall run the moment you hit the ground. Or at least that's how it's showing it. Hold dash while nearing a corner. Oh, maybe that's why the dash is on a stick button. We'll see if we can move around with the stick button once we get out of here. And then you have a dash escape. So I wonder if you're cornered, if you can jump on your wall and then jump out. Okay, this is his first super. Okay. So Chip vanishes, charges forward with extreme speed. It deals huge damage and has long reach. The speed and range of this move makes it great for punishing opponents' recovery. Okay. So if you're quick enough, you can actually punish whiffs with this. And it has apparently a really fast startup. Okay. And if you notice, it freezes. It looks like it freezes time. So it might be that once that starts up and the cinematic starts, everything is it looks like it freezes time. So, and it's half circle back, forward, hard slash. Okay, and now we have I'm assuming everyone's gonna have an invincible super, not just Chip. And this can be comboed into. I'm assuming both can, but this one is easier to combo into because it says the startup is very fast. Okay, and that's all of our moves. That's all of our moves. And that one's forward kick. Okay. Really, my man. I don't know if that can be punished. Oh, what was the, oh, that command grab might be way better than I thought. Because that command grab might be really good. Like, that command grab might be really good, because it seems to have quite a lot of, it seems to start up fairly quickly, actually. Here, let's try one of the supers. Oh. Oh, because your tension gauge actually resets after each round. So if you have it, spend it. Okay, it is that. Oh, it picked him up out of the air. Because he jumped when I activated it. It literally picked him up out of the air. Oh wow. And I'm not sure if you can air block in this game. We'll have to try. I am not sure if you can air block in this game. Huh. That picked him up out of the air.
Who dares to enter the mayhem? Chip Zanna.
I hate that you have to reset it every time. Oh, I should. Nah. He's gonna get it automatically.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts, heaven, or hell.
So let's see what we can string together. I don't have all of his different moves together, and what I'll probably need to do for you guys is actually sit down and just practice and play this out, and then show you the combos.
Let's rock.
Oh wow, look at this. And it knocked me. Jeez, look at the damage. Yeah, I'm gonna have to really. Oh, I tried to do the invincible and he got me with that. I don't think that the second invincible actually activated. I don't think I got the input. And then his oh, you can even do that in the air. Oh, nope. Distance. Okay, well, he let that hit. The AI let it hit. The AI absolutely let that hit. It doesn't do very much damage. I expected that to kill when it hit. It doesn't do very much damage. I honestly expected that to kill on hit. But then again, they have such... apparently both of them have such high... Can you block in the air? I'm trying to get him to do something in the air and see if I can block it. I don't know if you can block in the air. Oh, and they have like some of the stuff is like if you're blocking too much, you get penalized and stuff like that. I get that they want to like I understand that they're trying to keep the game fast paced. Like I get that. I don't think that the way to do that is to force because some people are better playing defense than they are offense. They're better at stopping, not doing what you're doing. Some people are better at defending themselves and then punishing you for messing up rather than just all-out attacking. And I'm not saying that this is promoting the all-out attack, but it is definitely punishing. And people call it turtling, right? You just block, you block, you block, you block, and you wait for your chance. But that's a valid way of actually fighting and protecting yourself. Waiting for your opponent to mess up, because in any fight, whoever makes the first move is at the most is the one who has the disadvantage. If you're in a fight, you throw the first punch, you have immediately put yourself at a disadvantage. So a person being fully defensive and waiting for you to mess up so that they can go in, especially considering the amount of damage we've seen that you can output in this game, yeah. Like, I understand that they're like, well, that would be like a slow game or whatnot, and some people would abuse it, but people abuse the rushdown all the time too. And I like how, and I think what they did is, because I remember someone talking about it, is they implemented in the system that basically made it so that if you try to rush people down, get less the more you do it. And I think one of the developers, the reason that was is because they saw a clip of adult Gohan from Dragon Ball Fighters, literally keeping a person in a corner for almost 2 minutes just blocking him, and they were like, no, we're not gonna have that. So they're punishing you for being too defensive, but they make you being too aggressive have diminishing returns. So we'll have to wait and see how that balances out. But what I think I will do here, because these are just my thoughts on the game as I'm seeing it, but what I think I'll do here is I'll go ahead and I'll end this video here. We'll get this posted up for you guys. And these are my initial thoughts on it. I'm gonna play it, and I'm gonna get you guys videos for each character, like I said. And then hopefully I will see you in the next couple of videos I make for this. But this is Guilty Gear Strive so far. I'm a scrub, and I'll be learning along with you. So everyone continue having a good day. Have a good rest of the week. Be safe out there, and I will hopefully see you in the next video. Later.